Hi everyone and welcome to Calm Creations Flosstube. My name is Tia. Today we're going to do make some yo-yos, but how I'm going to do it is using the Clover Yoyo Maker. So I got this probably would have easily been 15 years ago, probably even more, because maybe even 20 years ago. I got it from my husband's nana. She gave me this and a whole lot of acrylic templates, and it's to make yo-yos or Suffolk puffs, and I've never used it. I pulled it out this morning and thought I'd have a go at making some. So I made two already. The first one I didn't do it properly, and the raw edges are still on the outside, which is totally fine. And then I did this one where the raw edges are enclosed inside the yo-yo. So I thought I would show you how I did them. I've been fossicking in my scrap bin and found some bits of fabric. And you need a square that's about 5.5 inches square. So what you do is you've got your fabric, you pop it on top. So it comes with two pieces. You can get these in all different sizes, and they're still readily available online. But yeah, all different sizes. So I've got the 60mm one. So that's what I'll be using, and you just pop your fabric on top, and then you just pop the disc inside, and you can hear it click into place. So you just go around and snap it into place, and it holds your fabric there while you stitch. So I think that's all done. But what we first need to do is, so there it is there, we need to trim a little bit of this away because we need to catch that on the inside. So for this size the square needs to be about 5.5 inches. Just trim that all the way around. I mean, obviously you can do them, you know, without the tool, but right. So now what we do is you're going to hold the back down so that you catch the thread. Now, so we start on the inside. We just go through that first little notch, if I can get it through. Don't want to go through. Need to scoot that around a bit, I think. I don't think I've lined it up. No, so what we have to do is it's got these little parts on the top, and they have to be lined up with, so put my fabric in, and that has to be lined up with that line going through there, I think. Okay, we'll try that. Snap it back in. Okay, let's try that again. And then we're going to hold that down, and there we go. So we're going to catch that. Oh, what happened there? We pulled it all the way through, which you don't want to do. Now a bit of threads bouncing everywhere. Okay, let's try again. Up through the back, down through that next little slot. So it's got slots all the way around that we're going to go in and out of. And see, I've missed the fabric on the back. Come back through there. Okay, right, let's try again. Holding the fabric at the back with your finger and needle in and back down through the next slot, holding the fabric down. And we're just going to travel all the way around our circle, holding the fabric down. I suppose, like anything, once you get into the rhythm, you will just whiz through them. What a fun little gadget. Doing those other two this morning, I was like, oh, that's how it works. So it took me a couple of goes. I mean, it's probably just as quick to do a normal one, but you might as well use it. Right, where are we up to? Can't see where I started. Oh, over there. Not too much more to go. Nearly there. Couple more. We're at one more. Okay, now, I'm sure, yes, now we just pop it out. Don't need that now. And then we just take it out of this one. Pop it out of there. don't need that now. And then we just pull our thread all the way, pull that in too, pop it back through, you want it the right way, pull both of those, and then the little bit of fiddling about, what we'll do is we'll tie this off, just pull this, tie this in a knot, pull, 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 pull. And then knot it again. Snip that and snip that. And there we have a little yo-yo or Suffolk puff. You just pop out all the pleats. I mean, I probably made that look way harder than it should be. And you can sew a button into the centre, you can put beads in there. You can use it to make a whole quilt or just embellishments. Mine will be embellishments. But a great way to use up scrappy bits of fabric in a relatively easy way, but you know, you just pinch it and bring it into shape, and there's your little yo-yo. So I hope you enjoyed that little video on how I'm going to make some Suffolk puffs, and they're all uniform size, and I mean, I like them all different sizes, but it's good to use it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks, bye.